Seems like at least once a year we have Bruno Carneiro, who's a local product, who's an aspiring Formula One racer. And yes, I said it. I know you think it's a long shot, but one of these days we're going to see you there. Asian Formula Renault Series is where you have most recently come back from.
Yeah.
How much time do you actually spend in the States on a given year these days?
It's quite a bit.
Okay.
I spent like 2 weeks at a time away, so in total it would be 10 weeks. And the rest of the time I've been here, if not some little gig I can find to go coaching or racing, things like that. But most of the time here in Utah with family and things like that. So.
I want to say the first time we had you on, you were at the ripe old age of 17, and so you got out of high school early because you're really driven and you want to do this. This is one of the most motivated kids that I know. You do such a great job being kind of your own spokesperson and representative. You have a beautiful website where you showcase what you can do. Just remind everybody, this is such a specialized activity, and your dad is here. He's actually sitting in the shadows over here right now. It's also so dangerous, too. Where do you get your nerves and your drive to go out and do something that's a little bit different?
Yeah, well, I've just dedicated my whole life with the sport, so I find dedication in just really loving the driving. It gets a little bit difficult at times to, keep pushing, but ultimately especially after a good year, when you get out after winning and being in the car and just being in the moment, that's when I know that I'm doing what I love, so that's kind of what pushes me forward. Now in the off season, it's when I need it most. But yeah, it's a lot of fun, dangerous. We have like good protection with the helmet and things like that, and the fire suit. So there's ways to get around it, and I enjoy it, obviously. So
no, I love how he plays it off like it's not dangerous. Okay,
I've never broken a bone or anything like that.
Some people like to drive fast. Yeah. I don't like to drive fast personally. When did you get your love of driving fast?
Just when I started karting, really. It wasn't that fast because they're little kid karts, but since I was 4, I could say I just enjoyed the speed and the cornering and getting the agility from racing. So.
Okay. Tell me about this last season, man.
Yeah, it's
been very eventful.
Yeah, no, I loved it. We were vice champions this year, so fortunately we weren't able to.
What does vice champion mean?
Just runner-up.
Okay.
Runner-up.
Okay.
I think vice champion's better because it has champion in it.
I think so too. Yeah.
Try to sell myself a
little bit. It's a better way
better.
to stay in second place.
Yeah. So.
Congratulations.
Yeah, Ricky Bobby was in the back of my head the whole time. If you're not first or last, and so that's okay. But it was a good year. We got a couple wins, and we were on the podium for most of the races. So it was a good event, good series. It was a new car to me, so something new to learn. And then we went to race at new tracks as well, where Formula One actually raced in the past. So that was really exciting, and I really enjoyed that a lot. So
okay, let's take a look at your trophies.
Yeah,
here.
for sure.
Yeah. So first and foremost. Yeah.
This is the first place, so Ricky Bobby gave me this one. But yeah.
Okay, and then this one here, this is kind of unique.
Yeah.
This is a Mini Cooper race.
Yeah.
So a guy dropped out, and you got to actually fill the void left behind.
Yeah. So the team that I used to race in China in 2016 for Formula 4, they actually invited me because I was going to be there the same weekend. And they run a new Mini Cooper Challenge series, so it's not the Mini Cooper you may see on the street, but they're really souped up and like John Cooper special, really nice cars. And they just invited me, they know me really well, and like they said, they had a vacant car. So I got invited to do that, and while racing the final race of the Formula Renault series as well. So going back and forth doing double duty between that. It's pretty eventful, but we got track record actually in the Mini Cooper race, and we won the first race as well. So it was a lot of fun. It was really time consuming though, running between 2 different cars. But I really loved it, and yeah. So.
What's it like going back and forth between the States and then in Asia? You're a full-blown celebrity over there. I mean, a lot of people don't know that. Every time I see your video clips and I look at your website, you're on there shaking hands and posing for pictures, kissing babies and things like that. And then you come back here and you're just you. You're a 20-year-old kid.
Yeah, it's back to work when I get home and things like that. So, but yeah, it's fun. It's kind of like living the life that I've always wanted. But yeah, I enjoy it, and the main thing is just the travel's so difficult to get over there.
Exactly.
Delta makes it easy as well. I'm trying to tag him in there, but it's just super long flights, and that's the main thing. But it's a lot of fun, and just getting there and finally being on track is what makes it all worth it.
So what goes into your training regimen? You have to be in good physical shape, but also mental shape. You have to be quick, you have to be sharp. So what kinds of things do you do to keep your mind and body limber?
Yeah, just go to Orange 3 with my girlfriend, actually. It keeps me in shape. And then I do just training on my own for like weight training.
Okay.
So despite some people's belief, it's a really physical sport, so you need to be in shape and intact. Mentally as well, I suffer a lot where I just it's hard when I'm not winning. So it's
Yeah.
it's something I've tried to work on throughout the year as well, and I feel like it's helped me in some situations where I may have been in third or second, but like gotten my breathing together is the main thing, and put my mind in place, and I've been able to kind of outshine, and that's where one of the wins came from too. Actually, is just I fell to third and just put my mind in place, and we fought through. And then other than that, I have a simulator at home that just it's pretty realistic and just kind of keeps my skills honed, and so that I can be
like an
on top of
electronic
it.
simulator.
Yeah, it has like the steering is activated, so it feels all the bumps in the track, and the program I use goes and laser scans tracks and cars that I drive. So it's pretty cool that I get to kind of get a real life situation, but sitting at home can go eat a snack when I'm done or something like that. So yeah.
Bruno Carneiro, motorsports.com. This is a wonderful website where you should really check this guy out. So what's the next step for you? What's the next step that you're hoping to take? We're just about to get into a new year, 2020.
Yeah.
What's on the rise for you?
Yeah, it's getting close to the new year, so we're trying to figure something out. We have some things that we're in the works, and hopefully throughout the process of this last year, 2019, will benefit next year. But obviously thanks to Rodizio Grills, my sponsor since I started karting, and all throughout my career. So hopefully we can work again this next year and be together working as a partnership. And then the other thing is just finding sponsors and reaching out to sponsorships or partnerships as well, so that we can make next year possible. Very financially high sport, so that's the main struggle. But as soon as we can get that figured out, then a season next year can be in the loop, and with such a good positive year that we've had with great results, I think that a good championship will be in the works. So
there's so many different kinds of races out there, different cars that you can race, different kinds of tracks and things like that. I know you have a lot of adventure in your spirit. What does the adventure side of you tell you? You know what? This is the next thing I want to do. Is there another kind of car you want to race? Another kind of track you want to do?
I've always been passionate with Formula cars, which is what I do.
Absolutely.
The Formula Renault. But there's lots of different cars. I've driven GT3 cars, Pink Ribbon Racing that I work with here in Utah as well. We did the 6 hours of Utah in a M3. So different avenues that I can go down. But Formula cars is kind of where my heart is. But I've had experience in tin top cars or GT cars, and now the Mini Cooper cars. So it's a wide array, and I think that's really good because it opens up my view for next year, and hopefully something pops up that we can go after.
Any chance we're going to see you back at the the Millen Motorsports campus anytime soon?
It's my second home, so you should see me there. But yeah, I still owe you a ride along there. So I know you said you don't like going fast, but I can scare you a little bit. So.
Well, as long as I'm not driving, I think I'm okay with it. Bruno Racing 21 on Twitter, where you can find him. Bruno Carneiro, motorsports.com is really a terrific website. Be safe. Isn't that what I always tell you first and foremost?
Yeah,
I know you say it's not dangerous, but I just no. You be safe. I don't know. I admire you a lot for how motivated you are.
I appreciate it.
And it's great having you on Talking Sports.
Thank you. And Merry Christmas to everyone.
Yeah,
and happy holidays.
Same to you. We'll have a play of the day when we come back. Thanks, Bruno.
Thank you.